Mukuru Kwanjenga slum is located approximately 10 kilometers southeast of Nairobi and is home to over 50,000 urban-dwelling Kenyans. Most of the people who live here run very small businesses or are employed as manual workers. They earn about $1 to $2 a day, with which they support families ranging from 3 to 10 people. It is here we find Mukuru Kwanjenga Primary School, which is an unlikely feature in the chaotic slum. The school is an oasis of hope to over 1,000 children who not only access basic primary education, but also a free lunch daily and sanitation.
I have seen the school grow from the shanties to good environment which is conducive for running. The classes, at least we have classes, we have the toilet blocks, and we have also a library built by the Barclays Bank, which is a great achievement to the school because the students can now get books and they can study well.
Although students in Mukuru Kwanjenga enjoy a relatively good learning environment, living in the slums creates challenges that affect their performance in school.
In Mukuru area there are several challenges that we normally face.
Wazazi wangu hawako, walikufa nikiwa mdogo.
Most of them they come to school without taking a breakfast.
Some other times we were not even eating.
They also experience financial problems.
Alikuwa anashindwa kulipa hizo fees.
Huku nyumbani saa zingine hakuna stima. Saa zingine hata ukiakisha ukisoma sana, ukifika usiku sana inapoa.
Saa zingine sasa umalizi homework ukikuja shule, yani uko tu confused, stress. Yani umalizi homework kuja shule mwalimu anakuchapa. Sina kubidi. Unaboeka tu.
Emily Nyambura lives in the outskirts of the Mukuru slums with her single mother and 2 siblings, one of whom is handicapped. Her story is typical of a girl child in the slums. She has to assist her mother with household chores, which impacts on her ability to complete her homework or even concentrate on her studies. But Emily is determined to get her family out of the slums, and she knows that getting an education is her only hope. The story is no different for Daniel Ochieng. He is also the son of a single parent. His mother ekes out her living as a tailor. They live in a single room within a congested plot with no running water or sanitation. He too must help his family with household chores. Daniel struggles with his studies in these very difficult circumstances. He too knows that he can only hope for a better life if he does well in school. Steve Adams, Managing Director, Barclaycard UK, came to Kenya in the year 2005 with his colleagues. As part of their community service activities, Steve and his colleagues found themselves in Mukuru Kwanjenga, painting a container donated by Barclaycard Kenya to the school to store their food.
I found myself involved in the fundraising project in the Mukuru school purely by accident, really. When I came here last May with my team for one of our regular monthly sessions, we got involved with a community project which was to paint a container which had been provided by Barclays Bank. While we were waiting to get organised to paint the container, I just went and sat in on one of the classes, and I found myself spending the entire afternoon there.
We were conducting counselling sessions with the students, mainly focusing on the Standard 8 students of last year, HIV awareness talks and counselling. And during one of the sessions, and this was mainly with the girls, because we split the girls and the boys so that they're comfortable to talk about issues like HIV, premarital sex, etc. And it was during one of those sessions that we were asking them to commit that they would not get involved in what we were talking about. And when they committed to, we asked them in return, what would you want us to commit to? And one brave young girl stood up and said she would like us to commit to paying their school fees.
Barclays Card staff returned to Mukuru Kwanjenga to honour their promise of sponsoring 10 of the top students, 5 boys and 5 girls, to secondary schools. It was an emotional reunion as Barclays Card staff donated 300,000 shillings to the school to send the boys and girls to their respective secondary schools.
Niliposikia Barclays wana sponsor, nilijikakamua nisome kwa bidii ili waweze kunisponsor kwa sababu nilijua mamangu hawezi lipa fees ya secondary.
Nikajitahidi sana. Nikasema hiyo kati ya hawa watu 10 wenye walikuwa wamesema, nikasema lazima niwe ndani. Ndio at least nipate hiyo chance, nipelekwe shule na mimi nitie bidii ndio hata mimi baadaye nikuje kusaidia wengine.
These scholarships will go a long way in changing not just the lives of the children, but also the lives of their families and the entire Mukuru community.
Ndio Emily aweze kupata hiyo point alipata, alikuja akanielezea, mama, vile sasa nimepata sponsorship kutoka huko kwa Barclays, nataka unipe muda niwe nasoma na usiwe unanipea kazi ngumu hapa nyumbani. Juu alikuwa kila siku akiniambia yeye hupenda sana kusoma na kuingia university.
My dream is to become a news reporter. Naomba tu Mungu ni kuwe journalist ama ni kuwe mmoja wa UN wenye the peacemakers.
What I like to become is to become an architect.
Ningetaka kuwa daktari.
I would like to become a doctor.
Ningependa kuwa daktari.
I want to become a doctor.
I would like to be a doctor and be treating people.
Some of the things I'd actually like to see happen in the future with the students that are here would be for them to go on to university after we've sent them through the secondary education. I guess a real pipe dream for me, and one that I might not necessarily be at Barclays to see, would be to see some of these people that have come out of this school, gone to secondary education, gone to university, then come and work for Barclays or Barclays Card. I mean, that would complete the circle for me.
These are the 10 top students who received the Barclays Card Kenya scholarships in the year 2005. Daniel Ochieng, who wants to become a doctor. Tom Mutuku, who wants to become one of the greatest journalists on earth. Fatuma Aden wants to become a doctor and discover the cure for cancer. Emily Nyambura, who wants to become a news reporter and travel the world. Mishak Otieno, who wants to become a doctor. Petronila Nzilani, who is not too sure whether to work for the UN or to become a journalist, but she knows she wants to see the world. Omulo, who wants to become an architect. Claire Ongoli, who has her eye on being a doctor. Alfine Ochieng, another potential doctor. And Tabitha Bahati, who also has her sights set on becoming a doctor. We wish all our 10 students the very best as they begin their journey into secondary school and beyond. We can assure them that we will be watching to ensure that they do all of us proud.